VNS, Medino, Villacrucis, Segi, Liray, Olaez, Guerra, and their libero Joshua Cruz. Set by Torres, Sanama, Imperial, Senyoron, Gamban, Diwa, and the veteran Lico Marmeto as their libero.
From the
If you take that, that's good.
Are we saying that Crisscross and Signal are not going to be defeated? Of course not, right? Of course not. The upsets can happen. But the percentage, the talent level, we witness it just a little bit better than the rest of the field, at least in favor of Savouge. Much better first ball this time around. As VNS will get their first
touch on the net.
That's just an easy point for Gamban on the over reception. And that'll push us to our first.
School. He's a student from Mapua University. Martishon, a student, still has a DepEd meet. And Labide is serving the Army, has duty as well. But regardless of this, I spoke to team captain Charles Segi. They are confident that they will perform and that their team is built to stay ready.
Things happen, and it's always next man up.
And, you know, if these, I wouldn't say planned, but if these have been scheduled, I'm pretty sure the adjustments have been made also in preparation for...
Chris Liray. Gamban. And that was a huge runway for him to elevate and score on... Finding the gap between...
They do need it at this point. It is a big lead already, but not impossible for them to at least, you know, a moment that they can celebrate. Momentum shifting back on their side. It's not waiting for the opponent to commit a mistake. It's just that I guess the spin doctors are making it so...
Being a factor here in this matchup. When the middle is active, that really opens up for the... Oh, that was a rocket coming from Segi.
That could be what will turn around things here for... We heard it in the huddle. Ang hinihingi ni Coach Kumpiyansa. You know, this could give them just that.
We've been trying to go cross-court. It's kept alive by Sanama. Sent across. As this rally will continue. Libero not ready for it as Jonas missed. Segi with the serve now. You have to say that the reception has been on point for the spin doctors, leading to, you know, good opportunities.
Take a look at this. You know, there were blockers, but the elevation...
Side where they will have to make certain adjustments. There are too many options for the spin doctors.
That's right. And you see they do it almost immediately after the Griffins scored a point.
You had replay, hindi man lang nakatalon, no? Yung bantay dapat, itong si Diwa. Another chance here for the spin doctors. Sanama has been all power here in the first set.
And the thing is, you see that the attacked area, just like this, the great target, that corner.
So even if you have a new setter, they're in search for back-to-back wins. That's more like it. Again, you really want your team responding immediately after you call a timeout.
Keep their score closer to the spin doctors.
Kenneth Tainata in for serving purposes. Sanama sent back. It is kept alive though. Paglaon sends it across. They go to the back set. Strong attack coming from Medino.
Excellent offense.
Yeah.
Seems like they are responding to the challenge.
Only a single block to beat. Back-to-back points for them. That's another quick. Diwa has been outstanding in the first set.
Look at that, getting the blocker to... Look at this. That set. Single block, pababa na yung blocker. Sumunod yung isa, but it was wide open.
After establishing a decent lead in our first technical timeout, tuloy-tuloy na no? Hindi na nakahabol itong VNS Griffins. Chance ball here for the white shirts. Oh, but they will be stopped. They will be blocked completely. As that was Torres with the denial. We're at set point here for the Spin Doctors. Torres was defended well. VNS looking to stay alive here. At least they're still getting points coming from their team captain, Charles Jordan Segui. Justin Yatko serving. And they don't even need the reception because that was way too long coming from... Is already down inside the city of Santa Rosa.
Side of the Griffins. So every time they call a timeout, they come back and score a point. Guess it just wasn't good enough as we look at the numbers where the Spin Doctors really...
As the action is heating up here in your 2024 Spikers Turf Invitational Conference. And speaking of heating up, how about Senyoron giving us the first point of the second set?
He said, you know, that's a wonderful...
Good serve. Nice presence on the block also for the Griffins. But there will be no one at the back to try and keep that alive.
It's you'll see that there are some things that comes to blocking. You know, usually just single blocking left with an attacker.
But Liray with an explosive point there. Will that be enough to inject of the VNS Griffins? Oh, miscommunication coming from the black shirts as they just allowed that ball to land. Liray denied this time. The defense of Savouge adjusting.
The timing, really committing to Liray.
Now our next game will feature Signal H.
Would say, walang yours. Dapat mine yan.
Oh, what a way to make up for that last mistake. Sanama with another bomb.
But if you're a coach, you gotta like that...
Setter, no?
Yes,
Papabawiin mo yung nagkamali. Blockers once again there for the black shirts. Back to him. This one goes through.
Triple block. Goes face, of course, liking that. Look at this. 3 blockers going for him. Pero nahanap niya that gap in between.
So much better effort already for the VNS Griffins. Oh, combination play that is a hammer from Sanama.
You know, I think on the side of the Spin at the moment, you see a lot of these combination plays, lower, faster, quicker sets. Something that, you know, is with the Griffins.
Torres has explosive vertical leaping ability. It was in full display there. Look at that double block. The angle of it looked like they were going up against a right-handed blocker.
Yes, and that adjustment is what is missing. And there were quite a number of reminders on blocking alone during their technical timeout. One is what we are waiting for.
Well, si Sanama, double digits na, 10 points in the matchup. Towering, skying over.
Is not ng konti yung angulong kinover mo. It kind of messes up also your floor defense at the back. And I think that is one of the challenges that we're seeing right here for the Griffins.
It is kept alive by Gamban. Aatake si Segui. Nadepensa ni Hernandez. Austria straight into the double for an attacking error. Mahirap na yung angulo, no? Did not have a lot of space to work with. Pinabawi itong si Austria at hindi niya naman pinahiya yung kanyang veteranong setter na si Hernandez.
This is another chance para makabawi. Ooh.
20 years of age. Potential oozing from his veins.
So fresh, so much top spin.
Float serve. Medino pushes it across and gets a point.
That was interesting. When he went for the approach, you hear from the bench, palo na, but he opts for that drop and scores that point.
The blocker's arms not pushed forward, but they get a point quickly right back, courtesy of Torres.
It's the
Yung porsyento niya delivering points for the Spin Doctors. As VNS want to extend this matchup, this second set a little bit further. Another set point for the Spin Doctors. There it is. The finishing kick coming from Gamban, exactly how they drew it up during that last time. The reception, the combination, the runner is good for Gamban. 2-0 for the Spin Doctors.
In the evening, in the morning, they have their conditioning, their skill work, and for the afternoon and the evening, they have their team training. They do this every day, and they are aware of that they need to double their efforts. But given all these challenges, according to Coach JP, this still won't stop them from chasing.
For the Spin Doctors, good response though, as Olaez is getting more touches.
This is where you see a high percentage if they give it to the middle.
Yeah.
It's just that they don't consist. Kanina sabi natin there is some urgency. Ngayon talaga it is really, really very urgent. Dahil set number 3 na. Pero naipakita nila sa mga reminders and these timeouts of attack. Again, that is a point coming from the middle.
Need more. They need to rally. Can they keep it going?
Ooh, now.
That's back-to-back service aces now, as they've cut their deficit down to just 12 excellent sets in this matchup. Short serve. Yatko sets it up. Smart hit coming from Medino. Another good serve from Austria. Pedrosa with the first touch. Caritativo, set back, walang depensa dun sa likod.
Lack of coverage at the moment.
Good touch there, coming from the libero. Caritativo goes cross-court, dug up. Back row attack, sent back, denied. Caritativo slams the door shut. Saw that attack coming from a mile away as VNS will call it. Yung middles talaga, no? Sulit na sulit, gamit na gamit para dito sa Spin Doctors in this matchup. In the early parts, pa yung VNS mukhang tatawag ng timeout para siguraduhin ito na yon. Senyoran says, there's no need. Y'all chill. I got this under control. That will be 20 years.
Seen a lot of confidence, good contribution from most of the players that got fielded in. You know, coming off today's match, as we look at our score for this game.
25-16, 25-23, 25-16. One more time for the Savouge Spin Doctors.